Hey there guys, sorry for the wait. Hope we didn't keep you waiting for long, cause if we did, we're here to add some spice to your life with another amazing video. Do you ever think while humming Dancing Queen who was behind such an evergreen hit and who wrote the songs in ABBA? Well, we're about to give you an insight into all of that here in this video. Number 5, the Swedish Band. The Swedish band that changed the entire face of the pop genre, so popular among the youngsters during the 70s and 80s, started with its 4 members Agnetha Falskog, Benny Andersson, Bjorn Ulvaeus, and Anni-Frid Lyngsted under the title ABBA. The band created not only the greatest hits that were blasted during the disco nights, but also started the trend of sparkly and glittery bell-bottoms. This Swedish group's career skyrocketed when they crossed the national level and reached the heights of the international level through one decision. It all started in 1974, a big thank you to their performance of Catchy Waterloo. They won the song contest and voila! The next thing people knew was they were the best thing that came out of the Swedish Song Contest because the songs they created were echoed not only throughout Europe but also into the United States of America. Number 4, it wasn't always ABBA. ABBA. Have you ever sat down to wonder what the initials in this acronym were? No? Well, fret not guys, cause we're here to help you out with that. Repeat after us and you have to say it out loud. Agnetha Falskog, Benny Andersson, Bjorn Ulvaeus, and Anni-Frid Lyngsted. Yeah, very difficult and a bit of a mouthful. They first decided to call the band Festfolk, which means party people in Swedish, but they didn't agree on that. So the band members very smartly found a way to shorten it. They decided to take the initials of each member and arranged it together to give their band an unforgettable name in the form of ABBA. The initials joined together didn't only create the band's name, but also connected the 4 members to form the greatest pop band of all time, who sold nearly 400 million records around the world, setting many more records. So to imagine this band with any other name would be difficult as heck, because only ABBA has a ring to it. Number 3, top hits. Did you know that the ABBA band was once called the next Beatles? Do you realize how huge of a compliment that is? You can only imagine the extent of the impact their music had on the industry. Here's a fact, the band so famous for its hits was not quite successful while promoting its debut album. The only justification is that they had not yet mapped out how they were going to win over the world. In 1973, their piece of art Ring Ring showcased their true artistic capabilities. From the composition of the music to the vocal range, everything was so on point. Ring Ring was just the first door towards their long successful career. Then came Knowing Me, Knowing You, which was one of the best broken-hearted pop rock songs out there. ABBA loved to explore different genres and combine them with the genre of pop to the point where it was tough to dissect the songs, all because of their artistic techniques. If you don't believe us, go listen to One of Us and The Winner Takes It All, which also happened to be one of the best pop ballads of all time. Don't blame us if these songs get stuck in your head afterwards. Number 2, almost worked for Disney. Yes guys, you heard it right. ABBA, sadly, almost worked for Disney. Almost is indeed a heartbreaking word. If only it had happened, we wonder how different The Circle of Life or I Can't Wait to Be King would have been if that almost was certainly. The classic movie The Lion King could have had an entirely different soundtrack if the schedule for the production of the movie could have matched that with ABBA's. The lyricist for the Disney film, Tim Rice, first reached out to ABBA with hopes of ABBA writing and singing the songs for the film. It was his first choice because Rice was familiar with the work of Benny Andersson and Bjorn Ulvaeus as he had worked with them on a Broadway musical Chess. But unfortunately, the blooming band had already so much on their plate with a new album on its way, so they had no option but to refuse the offer politely. Then the contract was given to Elton John, who brilliantly worked on the film, so it's okay if they almost had a chance. Number 1, Weave the Words. Now finally, let's see who was behind such great songs all these years of their career. The band was composed of 2 couples in love, including Bjorn Ulvaeus and Agnetha Falskog, and Anni-Frid Lyngsted and Benny Andersson. Although the love between the couples perished with time and didn't last forever, the songs they created when they were together are still with us and loved by everyone because the words of the songs had a strength that kept them alive to this day. The lasting spell was cast by the writing skills of the beasts of the band, Bjorn Ulvaeus and Benny Andersson. They used to go on an island to write songs while absorbing nature. But do you know that there was a secret third writer as well who helped them? His name was Stig Anderson, who contributed a lot. In fact, it was him who was behind some of the greatest hits, including SOS, Dancing Queen, and Waterloo. Sadly, their partnership was short-lived because Stig was later sued from the band for mismanagement. Nonetheless, the band created evergreen songs that are still fresh in the hearts of people today. And this brings us to the end of this video. Did you guys enjoy our little backstory video of ABBA and their songs? If yes, then do let us know by smashing that like button, and if you want more, then don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. We'll see you again in another video soon, and until then, take care and goodbye.